keep it real with you. You can make any of these coffees without a measuring system as long as you figure out your ratios.
2 scoops.
What I encourage is I encourage everybody at home to just figure out once how you want to make your coffee and then make it like that again. Wait, did somebody turn right from us there? Oh.
The more efficient way is going to be the French press.
When you say efficient, you saying time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people rate this as a much worse cup of coffee as opposed to the pour-over system. Bro, you don't try to compare coffees together.
I'm coming from the Keurig, so I want to pace myself.
Oh, anything gonna be better.
Anything gonna be better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a French press. I like French, and I like the grounds and stuff in my coffee. Honestly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I choose now. Sometimes I won't. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I grew up drinking espresso.
Exactly. I'm not a fan of Turkish. We can make some Turkish. The other grinder, it'll grind for Turkish.
Definitely some Turkish.
Yeah. You ever had Turkish coffee?
No.
Bro, you might throw up after you drink Turkish. It's mud.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling him. It's mud.
No, I like the French press, but I like it with when I do the French press, I like it with the syrup and the oat milk. But I do like it with the grounds, and I do like seeing the grounds. And you can go heavy syrup and milk if you want with the French press. I like it like that.
Yeah.
But also I drink it like this too.
I'm kind of all over the place now.
Yeah. Can palette getting
Opening up.
It's getting the coffee getting darker and darker.
Exactly. Gonna be all up.
Yeah, it's getting darker and darker. She's like, oh man, my palate is this and that. We was talking about that junk.
Yeah, some people the sunrise don't be enough for them no more.
Yeah. She's like, no, give me I want the pea berry.
So the pea berry.
Yeah.
It's all about that guac.
But you know, it's
I was like, man, open up the guac. She's like, I want pea berry.
You know these conversations that we have and know, we've already had them, but we had them about alcohol. That's the thing about our culture. It's really actually why I made dope coffee. Right at the beginning, it was about drugs. And then it was like this alcohol thing. That's really where I was telling you, that's where the can line came from. Wanted to take the cans instead of us consuming beer. Because we didn't have these conversations, if you think about it from a flavor standpoint. You drinking something, you don't really get it. Then you start drinking it more and more. And over time, you start being able to appreciate. Now you don't just want some beer. You want wine, you want rum, you want vodka. You want 18 different types of alcohol. And what I be wanting people to see is like, yo, if alcohol is that diverse, coffee is at least 100 times more diverse.
But they saying that like, oh, coffee drinker, like you drinking 30 cups a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
instead of refined.
I only drink like 1 cup. On the average day, it's 1 cup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a good day, I could do 2.
You said that about alcohol. I think the first time I drank dope coffee, I was like, why do I feel kind of drunk or high right now? Because it was so strong.
Yeah.
I was like,
You had the pea berry, I think that was your first.
no.
Was it the gold?
Yeah, pea berry was the first one.
Yeah, you had pea berry and you had.
It was the same for me.
You had.
I had that drip.
It was the same for me.
5 cups in, I'm like,
Shit's good, bro.
We was at Mike's house. We drinking that junk. This is my first time having it in the beginning stages, and then we smoking on top of it. I used to be like, Mike, bro, I am feeling crazy. He used to be like, yeah, bro, that's good. That's good.
Bro, that's exactly. Look at my head, boy, at the time. All I saw. Nah, bro, I seen packages like this. And I was like, yeah, that'll hold about 2 ounces of weed. Same system, bro.
He used to be like, bro, that's good. We used to sit on that back porch. He was like, yeah, man, told you this is the thing. Because I ain't, man, shoot. It took me some selling, too.
Yeah. it just take you getting some experience with it.
Right.
Cause that's the thing, man. Bro, who was I talking to about? I was talking to somebody about this just the other day. Oh, it was that reporter from Travel Noir, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Speaking of fucking publications, man. Everybody, look, welcome to Dripp Tips, where we educate and inform the culture on coffee and hip hop. Rather, we inform the culture through coffee and hip hop. And today, man, we're gonna hit publications. We're gonna talk about the hip hop industry. We're gonna talk about the hip hop media. We're gonna talk about the regular media. We're gonna talk about anybody who trying to tell a fucking story about what we doing,
Yeah.
but they ain't doing it on our terms. Stace, what's good with you?
What's up?
Nah, man, look, so we was just talking about Travel Noir.
Shouts out to them.
Shout out to Travel Noir. They a Blavity company. So shout out to Blavity.
Blavity.
Shout out to Black Media. Damn it.
Some of them. Let's go ahead and give our shout outs right now. I ain't shouting out nobody. See, we back on hip hop.
Ooh, we
I
back
get
on hip-hop.
Straight line. Word is bond.
Shout out Word is
Noir.
Bond. Travel Noir. Shout out to you.
Gravity.
How about
Who else done did a write up on us?
them? Really the Heart Poet.
The
Remember
Heart
out of
Poet,
South Africa,
yeah.
the Heart Poet. He hooked us up. Hey, shout out Roast Magazine.
Roast Magazine.
Shout out Forbes.
Forbes.
Shout out Cosmopolitan. Shout out Esquire.
Right.
It ain't a lot of black media
All right.
though.
Now, Black Media. What's up, man? Y'all not talking about nothing positive at all. And it's been like that for the past year and a half since COVID. What's up? What's up? I just want to know what's happening, what's going on with Black Media.
I got some
That's
thoughts.
just my question. Go ahead.
We stuck in the loop. I ain't think we was gonna go here. But
Let's
fucking
go
we
there.
here. Y'all heard of trauma bonding before? You heard of trauma bonding before? You heard of trauma bonding before? Here's what happens. We experience some negative shit. Well, I experienced some negative shit, and you experienced some negative shit. And we come together to bond over that negative shit. And you keep finding that more negative shit happens, the more you feel solidarity with a person. And that's what I see a lot in black media.
I love Black Media. I love it. That's the thing. People saying like, oh, you're gonna run the white media, you're gonna get on, run the white media. Ain't nobody talking to white media like that. I'm saying that I know the time where we coming up, I know where we at, where we coming up, we gonna be there when black media rises too. So I don't wanna be looking at the new media right now and be like, man, y'all was some sellouts
Yeah.
10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I was on my rise, now, yeah, I don't wanna mess with you because you was talking about some other stuff.
Okay. Who?
You was not putting on for the culture at all.
Now I do see that. I see a lot of times that black media is tied to black entertainment, and black entertainment is mostly run by white media, essentially, right? And so when you look at these loops, and you look at how you get your story out here in the world these days, and who's controlling these narratives, we had to go out on our own. I'll be honest, as a hip hop artist myself, and as a hip hop artist who does not put our culture down, it is impossible to get that story out there. If we want to talk about some stupid shit real quick, but we get all the attention in the world, since we talking about media, it's not just black media, I'm gonna get on my shit list. It's the big ones for me. It's the Complex. It's the Genius. Why for me? But look at the culture they promoting in hip hop. It's 1,000 black men right now doing something great, most likely with hip hop. What's the feature they run? Rapper arrested for doing this.
Yeah.
Rapper shoots rapper for doing that.
Yeah.
Rapper's home invasion. Rapper has drugs. Like,
Yeah,
they promote the shit.
yeah.
They make it a part of the narrative. So then you grow up as a kid watching this bullshit, but thinking, now I gotta subscribe to it. It's the fucking media. Out here in politics world, you hear everybody shitting on the media. The media is distorting the picture. They doing this and that. But in hip hop, they fucking praising the media. Complex, Genius, these same fools that really pretty much sit back and peddle toxicity in the black community, they get applauded. Now, there are some out there that are pushing. I like Revolt. Revolt is probably one of my favorite of the new brand and new media outlets because they're not afraid to push the narrative in a way that at the end of the day can elevate black culture, you know? But I don't know.
We gotta be critical on ourselves, man. Like, they not searching for stories no more.
It go back to the last thing. It's a popularity contest.
Popularity contest. Everything is about the who's who, the follower count, but the story is lost. And hip hop was created on storytelling, talking about the stories in your neighborhood, the stories on your block, and so on and so forth. You know, nobody like our media is not telling our story anymore. They're not telling our story. They're not telling this story right here.
Yeah.
Because it's thousands of us. We're not the only ones doing this. And our media is skipping over the culture, the actual people that's making this thing go. So why would I be cool with you and like, yeah, media, you know what I'm saying? We get publications from white people more than we do black people right now. And we talking about rap music and we never hold our tongue when it comes to a black-owned business. Never.
Would you say if the black media in general, if the stories that's their merch, right, aren't they pretty much trending to their customers and their clientele?
Who's their customer? Who's their clientele? Because it ain't my culture. That's the thing. We need to stop talking about culture, we are the culture. No, I have my culture. My cousin has his culture. We have our culture as a company. My culture ain't the same as everybody else.
Because I would think
I got integrity in mind.
they probably not putting out positive stories because they like, people not clicking on this, people not doing this.
Why you want them? That's the thing, like, we just talked about it. It's a difference between 100K and 1K. It's a difference. Give me 1,000 people that got some integrity, that got some morals, some values. Like, that's the thing. And I'll stay with that. You know what I'm saying? I just rock with that. I don't care about because once you get over there, it start getting messy.
But you don't ever want to have to compromise yourself to go over there. That's why I kind of gave up on a lot of that shit a long time ago. In terms of the media and what they talk about, like, I look at the media, I used to value and respect the media a lot because I thought they had authority. I thought they had integrity.
Good.
I thought, yeah. Well, the media used to be, like, they used to investigate a story. They'll go out and find it and dig. But that ain't what the media is no more. And I get it. Because we in business for ourselves now, right now. And these hip-hop blogs, these websites, they need click traffic. So they just want to write about the most absurd shit. And I'm cool with that. But the issue is they're doing it at the expense of our culture.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what, and see, this the thing,
That
like,
sucks,
I have a huge issue with this wall of people who get to say what's acceptable. For me, as an artist, what I have found is that most of the people who get to tell the story, even in hip hop, are white. And when they do that, they're only picking a certain version. And it makes sense. Like, if you look at, bro, if we're going to talk about hip hop media, we just going to have to get all the way out there.
Yeah.
There is only one reason Lil Uzi Vert is fucking popular. It ain't got shit to do with black people. Disagree or agree? I'm asking y'all.
Yeah.
Like, the man does not speak. That music isn't for our culture.
I don't listen to them.
You don't listen to him. I will keep going down the list. What's Lil Pump? Why do you think a Little Pump, like, ask yourselves that. Why are they popular? Who says this is hip hop so much so that we should elevate it? It's white media giving attention to something. And when you look at it, frankly, it's like, well, Lil Pump is not doing anything to elevate black culture. I'm not trying to put that on Lil Pump. I'm not trying to say he needs to be the savior, but I'm saying, why is this little fucking nobody being put on pedestals? When you start asking who these fucking nobodies are, you start looking at who putting them on the pedestal, and it's like, oh, this shit keep tying back to Sony. This shit keep tying back to Warner. This shit never is like, people in the culture is rocking with these fools, and so we elevate them. Nah, it's not the case. And it's an industry, man. You heard of the military-industrial complex? then there is a fucking entertainment industrial complex. There are people that control the narrative, they control the media, they control the distribution, and so they get the gatekeep, and that's okay. But the thing I like about the internet is that we gonna talk about media, but then what about Dope Coffee? What about Dope Coffee music? Because we publish. We get to control our own narrative.
And that's what we do. So that's why we can sit here comfortable once again and talk about everybody.
Say fuck all these niggas. Fuck you. Y'all niggas over. It don't matter.
We can do it.
We can do it
because we gonna stay in our own lane.
Well.
And build our lane. But I do want to give a shout out to this is a hip hop media, Four Sides Company, the Four Side Company on IG. Let's link. Four Side Company.
Why you like them?
Well, they've been paying attention to our stuff, and he talks a lot about independence. He does draws the line when it comes to the rappers that do that and like the real rappers on the independent side in his media. You know what I'm saying? So as the little bit that I've seen, I've been like, salute.
Well,
I like it.
It's time, bro. There has to be.
And they're small. They're not. And shoot, they ain't nobody small. They're where they're at. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there go the key. I'm glad you just said that. So a lot of times we run into these situations where I saw it early on with Dope Coffee about how people didn't want to work with me and partner with me because I was small, because I didn't have 10,000 fucking followers and shit.
Yeah.
What I have started to see is that media is storytelling and connecting with the world, so we need to spend more time connecting with them and less time like you said, why would I give? Bro, I'm like, you said something about black media, but I'm kind of like this with media altogether right now. Like, why would I give y'all my fucking story?
Right, exactly.
Like, why would I volunteer this when we could come in here and record this shit on our own platform? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want y'all to think about this with me for a second. Like, we was talking about Nipsey before the show, and for all the people that really value and respect what Nip did, like, if you look at what he was truly talking about, he talked about cultural capital, right? Who has control of your own message, your own narrative? Hey, that statement, like, single-handedly, like, is why I kept saying, put Harriet on the bag, okay?
Yeah.
We kept going back and forth 10 times. I was like, nah, she's ours.
Yeah.
Put her on the bag. Control our message. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put out the imagery we want. Then you don't have to deal with the other ways of being, to where, like, you can't be in business, make money, be profitable, but also uplift the culture at the same time. That's my challenge. If I could talk shit to somebody, I would say, hey, Complex, like, when the fuck are y'all gonna run a positive headline, right? I'm just tired of it all being shot and killed, selling drugs. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna wait for the media. Basically, what I'm saying is, like, it's time for everything has a birth and everything has a death.
Yeah.
And those who have put their stake in promoting music and entertainment in our culture that really weren't here to uplift, like, it's on us to push them out. Real talk. It's on us to set a new way. I don't like complaining about shit that I'm not trying to outdo the people that I'm complaining about. You feel me? So yeah, it's a fucking warning. Right? I don't know how serious y'all take me today, to all the hip hop media out there. Dope Coffee Music. We here to tell this kind of story. We here to tell this narrative. Real talk. Y'all want to come fuck with me on this? Looking for bloggers, writers, journalists. If y'all want to come be a part of what we doing to tell real stories, you can come do it here. I always put this challenge out to as many people as possible openly. You can come do real shit here at Dope Coffee. So connect with us. Hit us up. One thing I want you guys to be sure to do is to follow us on YouTube at Dope Coffee Music. That's where we'll be putting this show out. We will always be dropping new content. Got drip tips. Hey, be sure to check out our film, White Paper Ballot. And hey, shop with the culture, man. Check us out, www.realdope.coffee. That's who we are, man. That's what we do. It's what powers us and really keeps this brand going.
Yeah, word.
Got any parting thoughts, bro?
Nah, I'm good, man. That was good.
Cool.
Come on, media. Come on, y'all.
Niggas
Let's
trash.
help with each other. Let's help each other, man.
I don't want no fucking help.
Golly.
Fuck y'all niggas. Just keeping it real. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck everybody.
Straight up.
I'm just trying to elevate. Ay, ay, ay.
Fuck, man.
Sorry.